Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Olsen at second with 2 down. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The set and the 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Stephen Piscotty would be next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Scooter Gennett.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His previous history with Mike Fiers, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fires, pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Throw won't get him.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now Schebler with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Batting it, the shortstop.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Tucker Barnhart waits on deck. 3 runs already home here. Inside, he misses ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Peraza stands at first with 1 out. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Chapman over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Gray ready with the 0-1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Calling for it, Schebler. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but called a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Schebler is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive and early going. The first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 1-0 the count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Hundley puts it on the money. He is out at second base.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 1-0, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Line drive to left. Grossman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Schebler sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Full count still. Count still full, 3-2. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Popped high in the air. Votto waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Schebler. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and a strike. Schebler, an Iowa native. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bouygues off for second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit softly on the ground to first. Olson fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fires, pauses. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And he lays off for ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Popped him up. Olson has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Riding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, I think this is a big situation of this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Peraza is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Nick Hundley.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hit in the air down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit to short. Simeon has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In is Joey Votto now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fires into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hard liner to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Laureano, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Smoke toward the hole. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So Here's the cleanup hitter, Scooter Gennett. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Two balls and a strike to Gennett. To 2-2 now. Scorched to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Reds DH. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Kemp in front at 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And Kemp is able to lay off as he'll reach base on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Liam Hendricks enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Yasiel Puig will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Kemp, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Scott Schebler will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Matt Olson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Stephen Piscotty, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
First and second here with nobody out. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Olsen blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Derek.
Brett Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael Lorenzen comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Jurickson Profar will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Davis over at second. Piscotty at first with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got him.
The batter, number 10, shortstop,
So striding in, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. The 2-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The catcher, number 3, Nick Hundley.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen, batting at an even .400. He's taken him deep once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the A's 2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping up now, Jose Peraza, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. Ryan Buchter comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he is in there. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Profar over to his left, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and that's in there for a strike. 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Red strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box. And he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
In now, Robbie Grossman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Amir Garrett takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Schebler is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Hit on the ground to short, right to him. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. One left for Oakland. They trail 3-2. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Be the 4-hole hitter, Scooter Jeanette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jeanette.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Grossman ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Matt Kemp. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Up back behind second. Profar is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it, so that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 3-2.
2
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schebler looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and we are tied again.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Schebler racing back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Baseman,
Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig to the track, to the wall, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby. Ball flying out of the ballpark today. Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Zach Duke enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Nick Hundley.
Into the box now, Nick Hundley, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hundley in front, 3 balls and a strike.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the A's 4 and the Reds 3. Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now to the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Scott Schebler.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Trinan is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of the pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Jose Peraza, as he rips it on the ground to second. To his right, Profar on to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Come on.
Fouled away. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Two out, nobody on. The Reds down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's popped up. Simeon into shallow left, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Oakland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Lou Trevino gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.